Now we review the 2024 film Air Force One Down! Is this an asylum movie? Not an asylum movie. Wow, really? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I was poking around online and I ran into Air Force One Down, which is a modern mockbuster based on the Air Force One movie of, I think, 10 years ago with Harrison Ford. And the premise is this, that the American president has made a deal with a previously communistic country, and that deal would cost a powerful autocrat in that country a lot of money. So he's decided to kill the American president, or at least ransom him to stop the deal. And he does so by taking over Air Force One. All right? That's your basic premise. And what you have primarily is their main character is not the president of the United States in this version. It's a hot chick Secret Service agent with military experience. All right. So the first thing you notice about this particular this particular movie is that there isn't as much time on Air Force One, and Air Force One is not as well fleshed out. There's that. This movie will take place a lot more off the plane, and there will be a lot less cool plane action. All right? Also missing from this film is Air Force One's fighter jet escort and all of the security features that are involved in keeping the right people on Air Force One. So, yeah, I was not aware that they did press conferences from the actual Air Force One, but that is a thing that happens in this movie. And it's one way people get aboard the plane to help take it over. But, I would assume that because he's the president, we have better safeguards in place to prevent people from getting into the system. There is a reason for that ease of this happening in the film, but it's kind of a hokey reason. But let's be honest with you. The point of this film is for you to see gunfights, battles, fight choreography, and that hot chick showing her cleavage. Right? So, yeah, great thing about this movie, there is a strong message of female empowerment, and it's conducted by a reasonably hot chick. This movie is, however, utterly cheesy, designed to be, you'd mistake it for the actual Air Force One, rent it, and then be like, well, it's here, I may as well watch it. It's not a terrible movie. It's not a good movie. The plot makes sense, it's just not realistic. But if you could do all the things that happen in the first act, the rest of the movie does kind of fall into play. So there is that. Look, Air Force One Down, unless you're a fan of the mockbuster, and this is not an asylum film, unless you're a fan of the mockbuster, you're probably going to want to skip this one. It belongs very low on your watch list. It's not to be avoided bad, but it's not good in any way. Bottom of the watch list, you've got nothing else to do and it's available. Really. But, hey, if you're a 14-year-old boy and you don't have access to the internet and you can't look at all the cleavage you want, then yeah, you may want to check out Air Force One Down. If not, if you're a fan of these kind of movies, which I am, I have to admit, I was never bored while watching this movie. I just really can't recommend it. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Greetings, humans! It's your old pal Randall the Rat again, and I'm taking a break from eating your delicious face to remind you to comment, like, and subscribe. And why should you do that? Well, for one thing, see this bling here? That awesome, isn't it? Yeah, got a dragon on it. This is what you get if you go to the Conqueror and start the Great Wall of China Challenge. Yeah. Walk long enough, bike long enough, you can plant 5 trees and get this awesome necklace, which the owner of this channel, Richard, has done for you, because he wanted to plant 5 trees and get an awesome necklace. And for every 1,000 subscribers he gets, he also buys a bracelet from 4Ocean, and they pull a pound of trash out of the ocean. So the more money he has, the more of these challenges he buys from the Conqueror, and the more trees he plants for you. So if you comment, you like, and subscribe, he can buy more bracelets, pull more trash out of the ocean, and plant more trees. Isn't that awesome? Shouldn't you be doing that then? Be smart. Click that like button, or I'll eat you. Might eat you anyway. You look delicious.